Have you ever hit that point where you honestly don't know what to do next? Like, you've tried everything you can think of, and every door you knock on just stays closed? You wake up, and there's this heavy weight in your chest. You look at your phone, scroll for a bit, and suddenly everyone else's life seems to be moving forward, and you're just stuck. And maybe you've been carrying this pressure alone, trying to figure it out, trying to look strong for everyone else. But deep down, you're tired. Not just physically tired, soul tired. I've been there. That moment where the questions get louder than the answers, where you start to wonder, God, do you even see me right now? If that's you today, this is not a random video you clicked on. This is exactly where you're meant to be right now, because I want to tell you something that changed my life. When you don't know where to go, the best place to be is on your knees. Here's the thing. Most of us, when life gets overwhelming, our first instinct is to do more. Push harder, work longer, try to control every little detail. And yeah, sometimes that works for a while. But what happens when you've already done all you can and nothing changes? That's where a lot of us get stuck. Because we've been taught that asking for help is weakness. We've been told that if we're not moving, we're failing. So we keep running, even when we're running on empty. And here's the truth that's hard to admit. We're not just tired because life is busy. We're tired because we've been carrying something we were never meant to carry alone. You know what I mean. That weight in your mind when you go to bed, the what-if thoughts that keep looping, the pressure to have an answer for everything and everyone. But here's the problem. When we rely only on our own strength, we eventually hit a wall. And that wall feels like failure. But in reality, it's often God's way of saying, you were never supposed to do this by yourself. Here's what I've learned. When you don't know what to do next, you don't have to have the whole plan. You just need the next step. And sometimes that step isn't forward. It's downward, onto your knees. Prayer isn't about having the perfect words. It's not about sounding holy or putting on a show for God. It's simply about being real with Him. God, I'm scared. I'm lost. I don't know what to do, but I'm here. Something shifts when you do that, because prayer doesn't always change your situation instantly, but it changes you. It takes the weight off your shoulders and puts it into the hands of the one who actually knows what's coming next. You might not walk away with a 5-step plan, but you'll walk away with peace, and peace will get you through today. I remember a season in my life when everything fell apart at once. I lost a job I thought I'd have for years. A close friendship ended in a way I never saw coming. And on top of that, the bills kept piling up. Every night I would lie in bed, staring at the ceiling, wondering, how am I going to make it through this? I tried to keep busy, tried to keep smiling, but deep down I was drowning. One night, I just broke. I sat on the floor in the dark, and for the first time in a long time I prayed. Not some polished, church-sounding prayer, just a desperate whisper. God, I can't do this anymore. Please help me. And here's the thing. My circumstances didn't magically change overnight. But the next morning, I woke up feeling lighter. It was like I could finally breathe again. Opportunities began to open. People came into my life with exactly what I needed at the right time. Looking back, I realized God had been there all along. I just needed to stop trying to be my own savior and let Him be God in my life. If you're standing in the middle of uncertainty right now, I want you to hear this. Your story isn't over. This chapter is just the setup for something greater. When you don't know where to go, kneel. When you feel like you can't carry it anymore, hand it to Him. And trust that the God who brought you this far isn't about to leave you now. Because sometimes, the moment you feel most lost is the moment you're actually closest to being found. So take a breath, look up, and keep going. You're not alone. If this message spoke to you, share it with someone who might need to hear it today. And if you want more encouragement like this, hit subscribe. Let's walk this journey of faith together.